God's Spirit on our side. Great Spirit's on our side. Hello. I felt cool to go live. I don't know if anyone's going to hop on, but fuck it. Fuck it. You know, it's alright if we speak to ourselves every now and again. Just let it flow. Let it flow, let it go, let it grow. This needs charging. Yeah, I've had a really magical day. I'm in this flex of this. You want to meet Eric? Eric. And it's really beautiful as well because Eric's home more. This is Eric. This is the man of the house. This is my boy. And he's home more recently, which is beautiful. I really love noticing the shifts in my animal's energy when my energy shifts. So as I'm healing more of my masculine energy within, and as I'm taking more of, I'm utilising that energy more in the creation of my reality, my boy's coming home more. And my boy's loving me more. Before, there was a time where he was really fucking angry at me, and now I understand why, boy. Live and you learn, eh? You were angry at me because I was abandoning myself. And then ultimately, he was abandoning me. He wasn't coming home because he was like, your fucking energy's off, mum. Isn't it? I love you so much. So yeah, it's really, really beautiful. I love him, look, he's great. He's such a chill, look, he's holding my hand with his paw. He's a chill dude. The best is yet to come, baby. Today's been fucking magical. It's been so magical. Went to the waterfall. Had a beautiful day, cleansed, connected, had amazing conversations. I was speaking to this woman that her name's Manuka, like honey. And I'm like, wow, my name means honeybee. So that was really beautiful. And I was speaking to her because she's a psychologist and she's on her embodiment journey. So she's been, you know, working with the mind and that, but it's so much more than the mind. It's the embodiment, it's the somatics, right? So, hello Putty, I hope you're well. Sending you so much love. This is Eric, he's Eric. So I was talking to her and she's starting to realise that there's so much in the body, and she's been working in psychology for years. And we had such a wonderful conversation, and I was sharing, hello Antonella, hope you're well honey, sending you so much love. And yeah, in the conversation I was sharing my embodiment journey and what I've learned in respects to the mind and the body and somatics and energy and connection, and she reflected back so beautifully to me that she's really excited for my clients and the work that I'm doing with them. You want to get put down? She was like, because of the wisdom that's come out of you right now in this conversation, and everything that you're leading and talking about is just amazing. And I'm like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I've been in my cave for such a long time, and I haven't really been fully sharing and owning my medicine and my magic and everything that I have to offer my tribe because of protection and fear and, you know, all that shit. Hello Al, I hope you're well. I'm sending you love. If there's anything that you want to say as you're watching, and if you've got any questions, please feel free. I love to engage. This is why I love doing live videos, but I can just talk and talk and talk. So yeah, it's entirely up to you. But yeah, it was a beautiful conversation, and I'm in this stage of my journey where I've reclaimed so much and my self-worth, and I've disintegrated a lot of shame. I posted today about shame that I was holding on to in respects to my story, and I'm so proud of my story and my journey and the things that I've chosen and the way that I've moved, and there's no shame behind it whatsoever. No shame. And the thing is, Puri got me this. She came to give me a massage yesterday. Putty's still watching as well. I love this smell. It smells. She didn't think it smelled, but it smells. So, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I fucking forgot what I was saying now. I forgot what I was saying. Yes, okay. So today's been really, really magical, and I'm moving through and feeling this energy shift within me of all of the magic that's happening and the way that my frequency is rising, and also the integration that's happening with the way that I'm opening myself up to more love, to more receivership, to more capacity, to everything. And of course that comes with integrative work when it comes to our nervous system in the space and the strength in the capacity to hold. So I'm currently moving and grooving through this at the moment with all of the shedding and all of the ownership and accountability and movement and fire, and it's a really, really beautiful process. And the last few weeks prior, I'd been going through a lot in respects to pressure, for me to break this pattern that I found myself going around in for a few years, actually. And it's all beautiful. It really is really beautiful. Everything's happened perfectly, exactly as it should, for me to become the woman that I am today. And I'm so grateful for all of the mirrors that have been held up to me to be able to reclaim the power and the trust back within myself, and ultimately to get me to where I am now. And at the same time, it's not been easy, and at the same time, I wouldn't change it for the world, because this journey is what really allows us to understand what it's like to be alive. I used to be in corporate banking, and I was studying to be an accountant. I was in the rat race of the system, the old system, the oppressive and extractive system. And I was so numb. I was a robot. Eat, sleep, work, rave, repeat. And the only time I'd ever really feel alive was when I was raving and off my face on drugs. And now I have no desire for alcohol or drugs, because I'll fucking rave myself on life, bro. On life. And it's been such a beautiful journey of reclamation in every single area of my life, of life transformation in every single area. And throughout this recent initiatory period that I've gone through, I've come to the realization that I've built a wealth frequency life backwards. And that's fucking phenomenal. That is so phenomenal. And I rebranded to the wealth frequency shift last year in 2025, once I started to shed layers of shame around the money story that I held on to. And it was a progressive journey, and I've just literally shed the last bit of shame today through the post that I posted that's in this top. And part of the shame that I had was, wow, you've rebranded to the wealth frequency shift, but you know where you should be in respects to the wealth in your bank account, all of that, right? And you know what? The fact that I've built a wealth frequency life backwards without the money that I thought I fucking need, that is phenomenal. And wealth is so much more than money. Wealth is personal power, strength, conviction, knowing, relationships that are safe and secure and nourishing, relationships that fully see us, fully hear us, fully appreciate us, fully revere us, communities that are, where you can just exhale. The amount of support that I've had since I've been speaking about this initiation is, I can breathe. I'm breathing because I have such a beautiful ecosystem of people around me. This is wealth. This is wealth. And I've built it backwards. And I know that I'm building exponential wealth in my bank account Because I've been in my industry for 8.5 years. I've fucking seen it. If other people can do it, I can do it. I just needed to go on my own journey in respects to getting there. So I build it from a place of grounded power, of regulated, heart-centered leadership. That's what I've had to do. Because in this age, hello Inkla, I hope you're well, I'm sending you love. In this age of Aquarius, and in this new way, this split that's currently happening right now towards the new earth, the people that are leading without integrity, that are leading through their ego, it's just, no, they're going to get it, because karma is a real thing. See you soon. Oh, you're coming back, are you? That's fun. And the ones that lead from their heart, and the ones that lead with integrity, they're the ones, I mean, we're already seeing it happen right now with everything that's coming out in the world, and people's demise off of the back of it in respects to the way that they're being seen by the masses and the public. And this is what's happening on a macro level and a micro level. So because of what I'm here to do as my soul's mission, I needed to go through everything that I've been through to ensure that I lead from that grounded sense of power, from my heart, from integrity, because this is the only way. This is the only way that we're going to build new earth systems together, and this is the only way that we are effectively going to support our people rise and transform in a way that benefits them in every single area of their lives. And I'm so grateful that it was me and that it wasn't you, because I fucking wouldn't wish the hardships that I've experienced on anyone at all. And at the same time, I'm really grateful. As hard as this journey's been, it's been so fucking fun at the same time, because I've been like, but I've got the mindset and the conviction and the strength and the knowing and the intuition to be like, yeah, this is just a part of it. Like, I've trained for lifetimes for this, not just this lifetime. I've trained for lifetimes for this life, for this moment, for this movement, for this mission. And this is why I've been able to move through in the way that I have. Pretty much walking on my own since the end of 2024. And before 2024, boof, boof, boof. When I was in my light, when I was in my power, that inevitably casted shadows on people that weren't ready or willing to look in the mirror and face their shadow and integrate their shadow, which a lot of light workers and new earth leaders have experienced, or are experiencing, or will experience, because that's the essence of us. We are holding bright light and mirrors up to people so they can really see what they need to work on and refine to raise up to their next level, and also what's available to them. And that brings up a lot, which is great for people who have their eyes open and the awareness to see and understand that it's all mirrors. It's all mirrors. Nothing's outside of us. It's all within. So if something outside of you is making you feel disharmony or discordance within, it's to do with you. It's to do with the choices that you're making or the choices that you're not making. Because whether or not you make a choice, it's still a choice. Not making a choice is still a choice. And it's all mirrors in the sense of, where do I get to reclaim the power and the trust back within myself so I can shift things in the way that I want? Where do I get to refine myself, my being, which links to my doing, so the situation can change, so my frequency can rise? Because if you want an expanded life, if you want a more nourishing life, loving life, freedom life, hello, I life in bliss, I hope you're well, I love you. You know, I know we had a phone call. I can't fucking remember your name off the top of my head because this is just the essence of Instagram with this. So I love you and apologies. I remember your energy and your face. Fucking hell. You know, transparency is really key in this world. If we can't be honest, then what the fuck is the point, right? So where was I? Refinements. Refinements in how we're being and what we're doing. Because I love you too, honey. Because ultimately that allows us to raise our frequency. And we are a frequency match for what we currently have. And if we haven't got what we want, then we're not a frequency match for it. And that doesn't mean that anything's wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you whatsoever. It's simply a case of doing what you need to do to refine, pivot and shift upwards. A lot of people are whirling around in their whirlwind of shit and shifting downwards because they're staying in the lack and the scarcity and fear. Now, the key is to master your mind, connect to your body, connect to your soul and your infinite intelligence so you continue to raise your frequency in every single area. The key is being open and honest. Kristen, there we go! There we go! I'm going to remember that now, Kristen. I'm going to remember that now, my babe. Thank you so much for reminding me. So the trick is to keep rising our level of frequency in every area of our lives and look at the mirror of life in every area as to where the disharmony and discordance is happening within. I sit and being like, okay, well, what do I need to do to refine and pivot and shift? Where have I been toxic and unhealthy? Where have I abandoned myself? Where have I turned my back on myself? Where have I not loved myself? This is it. These are the questions. It's really simple. It's not easy. It's not easy in the slightest. It's not easy breaking up with someone you love because they're not meeting you at the frequency that you're at and where you're going. They're not moving with you, because the fact of the matter is, if you want to go up, right, and they're staying or going backwards, they're just going to drag you down. And I mean, I speak about this because I've been through this. It's not nice. We fall in love with potential. We stay with potential. No, we grow always. And if they don't want to come, that's okay. But I love myself enough to continue to move. And if you don't want to move with me, that's okay. And that's not just in relation like spousal, that's any relationship, business relationship, like community, whatever. It's like, okay, I'll love you from a distance. You're on your path, I'm on my path, and I will not let anyone drag my frequency down, because it's all energetic calibration. You are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with, because energy transfers. So if you're surrounding yourself with expanders and people that are working on themselves and growing and rising, naturally you're going to do the same as well, because you're going to see what's possible. You're going to see what's available. You're going to feel their energy and you're going to be like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's fucking do it. Let's move. Let's devote. Let's make the hard decisions. Let's live an easy life because we make the hard decisions. This is it. And then we all support each other and we rise. However, if you're chilling with the crabs in the bucket while you're trying to go, the crabs are just going to try and pull you back down. And you're going to be like, oh, but I want to go. Oh. It's not conducive, darling. It's not conducive. So, yeah. I haven't really got anything else that I want to say. That's it. I think I'm done for this live. But Kristen, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Oh, yeah. That's it. I'm just feeling I'm so fired up. Kristen, if you haven't seen my recent post, I was talking earlier before you hopped on about shedding the shame around my story, the last remnants and bits of shame around the money story that I've navigated through this, and I'm so proud of myself. I'd love for you to read and let me know what you got from that transmission. But yeah, I'm so fired up now. I've let go of that shame even more. I'm just like, yeah, so much magic is happening. Tribe are fucking forming, things are moving, and I'm just like, let's fucking go. So much magic is being created through our movement, our devotion, and our connection, our collaboration, our co-creation. because we can't do it alone. We do it together. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day.